Okay, now we gotta zoom in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Are we there yet? I'm alive! And I said I was gonna make a tiki head, so I'm gonna make a tiki head. Why not, huh? Head for the tiki? Tiki the head? Yeah. Most times I say I'm gonna be back in a little bit and I don't come back because but tonight, I wouldn't say I'm full of vim and vinegar, but I'm gonna try to get a few things done. Okay. Should I do this more with a red or a brown or a... Ow. Broken tube and broken rod. Anyway, let's try this. Let's see. Let's use this. This will be the body of the tiki head, and it's going to probably be about this big. I'm going to use about that much glass. We'll try this. Yeah, let's do this. This is something I did just a little bit ago. I mean, less than 5 minutes ago. A little starfish, simple. I know it's not perfect, but it gets the job done. Okay, we got this, and I'm going to use some darker green for the rest of it. First, we're going to shape the tiki head. I like how lately the light, the way it's glowing on the glass, but not overly bright, so that you can see what's going on inside the flame still, which is really, really good. It's my own excitement about it, I guess. Nobody's showing up yet, but that's okay. Well, that's what I'll do. Ah, itch. This time it's on my foot. That's not fair. Usually it's on the face. What I'm going to do is basically just press this stuff in. Make a thicker chunk here. This should go a lot easier now that I've got this going on. Press it in. Good to see somebody shows up. Making a tiki head. Roll it out a little bit. Cool it down. This is like green exotic encased. The color there. It's just the way I encased it. It looks very almost leafy emerald green. Hey, Peter. This isn't going to be too long. Probably about 10 to 15 minutes. I have to, at about 9:30, stop what I'm doing and go take my son to work. He does the night shift at Wally World. I'm going to press this part of it in a little bit more. Just a little bit. There we go. I think it's thick enough. Now I've just got to round it in a little bit. Make it more cylindrical. You know how that works, eh? And I'll be back later on. I may as well get some stuff done while I'm thinking about it and keep working. Because you know how that thing is. I-O, it's off to torch I go. So here we go. Now, I'm going to make some stringers a little bit thinner than this. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, no problem. I'll give you that, Kevin. No problem. Okay, this is going to be the top of the tiki head. There's the crown. I think I'm going to give this one blue eyes. Why? Because I can. I'm also going to strand this rod out into a little thinner stringer so I can draw with it a little bit better onto the glass. There we go. It's a slump of bottle, but it'll be a learning process. Yes, slumping a bottle, I have never really done that, but it can be. Just make sure that the annealing going down is good as well, because you can slump it, but if you do not let it anneal properly, it's going to crack and crunch later anyway. Okay, there's one eye. There's the other eye. Here's the nose. One nostril. The other nostril. You can really see that in the glow of the glass. And now the mouth. I'm going to make the teeth blue as well. There we go. Hey, Craig. Glad to see you made it and said to come by and look and see what I'm up to. I assume you had fun at Ohio Melt. I'm going to have to really put some money away to go to some of these melts next year. I should have gone this year and I did not. But life is okay. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. You can't deal anything with that. You got to just go forward. Right, right, right. Left? No, right. Ah! Flatten that ear up. Having a chance to rub elbows with other glass blowers and talk to them and make get good times and feelings going on, it really does make a difference in my life. Hey, Christine. Glad to see you made it. Let's see. This might work for the eyes. It's not a really dark or bright blue, but it's a blue. One there. Really bulgy. Now the other one. There we go. Ah! I gave him a beauty mark. It was affordable. So did you have to make another trip home for more graphite? That was my question to you, Craig. Uh-oh. I thought I'd nipped off one thing and I nipped off a whole eye. That's not fair. We got to do this again just a little bit. Thought I nipped off one thing and I didn't get it. I nipped off more than I wanted to. There we go. Itch. Not too many people were interested. Interesting. Sorry about that. Well, you had a lot of interest on online when people were chatting about it. Maybe you could drum up some business that way. As long as they're paying for postage and they're willing to pay your price for it. And I'd do it a little bit more expensive than $5 a pound. Maybe 6 or 7. But hey, you know it's going to get there in practically one piece. I don't think I really had any broken pieces, and you just put it all in a box and sent it to me in another box, but still. You sent it to him bulk rate on post. And it might just be worth its weight. And again, I can't be out here too much longer. My son is probably going to be out here very shortly to say, hey, I need a ride, please. He usually does. At about 9:30. What time are we looking at? Oh, I got another 10-15 minutes. Good. I just got to warm all this stuff in and make sure it's all melted together. No, I have not sanded any of it yet. I have not really done much with it. I have more dreamed and come up with ideas with it than actually doing anything with it yet. That will happen. I'm thinking about making a marble mold. I'm also thinking about trying to do, like I said, an L marver for my national torch to work with. And there's a couple of projects, and I'm not fast and furious, but I am a slow but sure wins the race type guy. Now some teeth. Yeah, it's not going to go bad anytime soon, that's true. That's one good thing about graphite. It's been around for a long time, so it's going to be there for a long, long time after us. It's not quite focusing, that's weird. There we go. Focus for a quick, there we go. Ugly looking thing, ain't it? But that's one thing, a good thing about tiki heads, they got to be ugly. Right, right. And yes, when I do it, I will tell you about it. But I have been using it. That's one of your discs right here. There's another one over here, just a little out of view, right there. So I'm using them, playing with them, and I want to See, I've got a marble mold like this. You've probably seen me show it off once or twice. This is one marble mold, and what I want to do is one that's a little bit bigger than that one, in the same fashion with one of these, that the round discs. I think it's going to work out really well. It's just a matter of doing it. Okay. Now just flatten the bottom. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? That's not good, but I need to do it right now since I'm thinking about it. Just put a bail on it so it can be worn. Put a bail on it. Part of the bailout program. I'd like to see come to Ohio meltdowns. I will next year. I'm not making any promises completely yet, but I would love to go to meltdown next year. I know where I could stay while I was there. A guy that lives really close by, right? Even if I only had a day pass. No, I'd be there for the entire thing. That'd be half the fun. Okay, where are they? Not that one. There it is. My hole punchers with a bail. There it goes. Usually I have it held down here by a cold weld or a punte, and it 9 times out of 10 breaks off. This time I did it at the right time, so it's not going to break off anytime soon. There we go. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Now let's do it. Get the bottom done. Well, very shortly after I finish this guy, I am going to call it quits for about an hour. Gotta go take the son to work and to do a few things, and then I'll be back. Why not hit while the iron's hot? And I've done 2 videos already today. I'm going to do at least 1 or 2 more if I can. And if there's anything that you're interested that you see on my table, give me a holler and I'll see what I can do, or if you want me to make something for you. I'll get to it. Costs an arm and a leg extra, but I'll get to it. There we go. Ugly. Hi. Hello. Well, guys, that one's done. Uh-oh. That's one thing about a lot of my figurines and stuff. Oh, you can't see that. I don't know if it's making a political statement or what, but most of my stuff leans a little bit to the right. Anyway, thanks for being out there, guys. As always, carpe vitro, and enjoy your day.